So when we talk about CBDC, I mean, how much of your actual money is not digitalized yet? There are tons of regulations that you have to be careful what are you doing and which services are you offering in each setup.
Let's learn more about UPTEX. It's a borderless banking system, and when you talk about blockchain and banking system demographic and this playground of technological advanced space has changed over it. What is your one key takeaway from this conference, and what would be your advice for someone who is entering the blockchain and banking space? Hello and welcome everyone to the Future Blockchain Summit podcast. I'm your host Lakshay, live from Dubai Harbor. And while exploring a lot of projects into blockchain and fintech space, I happen to collide with Mr. Irfan over here, who is the Executive Officer at the UPTEX. And UPTEX is a bank in a blockchain space that is basically making the borderless banking system, right?
Correct.
That's your slogan, right?
Yes.
So first of all, Irfan, how are you?
Thank you. I'm good. Thanks for having me. Sorry for my voice.
It's okay.
It's the last day of the show, so yeah, it's all gone.
3 days of continuous talking, and
Yeah.
like the fourth day, still we all are here to do the networking, find new investors or our retail users or B2B users. It's fabulous to see so much of energy after being tired for the whole day. Then again, people are coming back the next day with the full energy, right?
Yeah, amazing show. Actually, I was here last year and as a visitor, and I found so many fine solutions last year that I thought, okay, next year we are exhibiting there because we will find proper solutions. Visitor is one part, visitors coming in are one part, investors are the other part, but the companies and startups that are exhibiting here also can be magnificent partner, and we have a like proper time to talk with them, to get to know them.
Yes.
This is the best chance that you can get actually in this region.
And I've been also attending the overall GITEX Global for last couple of years, like more than 4 years. Walking in is still a pretty tough task to do because it's a huge conference.
Yeah.
It's like a festival expo.
Yeah.
But to having a booth here, right, it gives you an extra edge of being present with the stage for yourself, right? So how was your overall experience? 3 days are already over. It's the last day. Have you got some good connections over here?
Yeah, of course. Actually, we launched part of our, big part of our project here at Sunday. So it was like too much pressure for us, and till like late on Saturday night,
Yes.
everybody was working to prepare for the launch. But once we were here and once we have the first sign-ups on our new setup, it was amazing.
Yes.
Because all the pressure was lifted and oh, very good. It's a good feeling, and the good feeling is coming from the people because uh, most of the visitors and even investors are very, let's say, in the serious part of the clientele because expand Northstar and fintech surge are somewhere that if you if you are here just for the big tech show, you will miss it. Yeah,
Yes.
whoever is coming here, almost whoever is coming here, they know where they want to go, so
Yes.
they're a little bit more serious.
I've felt in the last couple of years, like the people who are coming here are much more enthusiastic towards the sector they are working in.
That's
Right?
correct.
So that's why they happen to enjoy this
Yeah.
kind of conferences.
Yeah.
Let's learn more about UPTEX. It's a borderless banking system, and when you talk about blockchain and banking system, it's like a mix of being in one specific region to be a bank, but to be a blockchain enabled, you have to be borderless, and that's what exactly you call yourself, right?
Yeah.
So how you make it happen, and how do you manage to get those regulatories and the compliances?
Yeah. So first of all, we launched the bank part of our project with a vision of being borderless, as you mentioned, and not just tied to one region as a jurisdiction. So it's a difficult task to handle because in as you know, in the licensing board, in the financial part, especially when you are uh, an electronic bank like us, you
Yes.
have a license. There are tons of regulations that you have to be careful what are you doing and which services are you offering in which setup. But this was my like dream, you know. I always like I'm in finance for almost 15 years now,
Wonderful.
and this was my dream to have a platform to uh, don't know the borders, yeah.
Yes.
So everything is under one roof and also fair as much as possible. Let's keep it fair, yeah. So the 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 architecture of the system is very important to handle it. Maybe if you would ask me like 7 8 years ago, I would have said it's not possible. Yeah, but these days with these technologies, handling the data rights correctly, data residency as they say correctly, it is possible. It's a
Yes.
little bit more work, but it is possible, and you need good partners because
Absolutely.
the main problem with the jurisdictional banks that stuck in one place is that they're not looking for partners. They think that they can do everything themselves, and this is a wrong idea. Especially in this world, you cannot expand.
Yes.
If you want to expand into Europe, you have to find a proper like partners in Europe. If you are doing something in GCC, you have to get the partners here that understands the region. Yeah, this is we are we say we are borderless, but uh, in each region that we are actively in,
Mhm.
we have experts on
Experts. Okay.
ground. So that's the trick, handling it in your architecture, embedded into your system. That's the most important part.
So it's like a bank that is not just restricted to one zone. They have executives in every
Exactly.
sector. So make it that
Exactly.
the people that make it borderless, right?
Yes, exactly.
As being a digital bank, how do you feel your connection with the central banking system? And there's a major thing that is going on around here is the CBDCs, right? So what do you feel? I mean, our CBDCs are here to stay, as well as there's stablecoin as well. That is a major core backbone for digital banks. So which one is gonna have a more impact to the banking system, borderless?
At the end of the day, I think both of them will survive and will live together because, in my mind, the functionality are different. Yeah.
Yes.
So when we talk about CBDC, I mean, how much of your actual money is not digitalized yet? Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, for instance, our license doesn't let us to handle any cash. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because it's an electronic banking license, and it makes sense. Yeah, and we don't want to hustle with it. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to stick to the problems that come with it with handling the cash. Yeah, so I mean, right now in my mind, it's the setup that we have right now. It's not that far from CBDC.
Yeah.
So for this setup right now, maybe CBDC has some advantages, even to help like facilitates a little bit, maybe makes our life a little bit easier. But it's not like that. When the CBDC is out, the stable coins will be gone. No, like think about it as a international network and jurisdictional network or regional
Yes.
network. Yeah, so they will coexist. This is and it's inevitable. It will happen.
I mean, both of them kind of have their own utility.
Exactly.
As being CBDC would be like international democratic trades, and stablecoin would be much more towards the users, right?
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
Apart from this, you've been to Dubai for almost more than a decade, right? How do you see demographic, and this playground of technological advanced place has changed over a decade.
uh, it has advanced. I don't want
Yes.
to say it has changed. It has advanced.
Yes.
You know, because why I'm not saying it has changed, because like this region, especially Dubai, was always the hub for the advancement. Yeah.
Yes.
So, it, it's just growing. Yeah, the innovation is growing. The adaptability to the new tech is magnificent, magnificent. Regulations are magnificent. It let you work, you know.
Yes.
And very, I mean, this is one of the uh, things that we kept in mind when we were designing our system. If you check the GDP of UAE,
Mhm.
60% of non-oil GDP is coming from SMEs alone.
Mhm.
Okay, and imagine we have SMEs, expats, tons of freelancers right now who's living in Dubai and in UAE in general. And you can see the opportunity, because when we say 60% is coming from SMEs, it means that there are companies with five, six people who are working there
Mhm.
and they make money. Yeah.
Yes.
They
Yes.
make something happen. So tons of opportunity, and this was one of the driver of our platform to focus our platform for these groups, because yeah, they might have like 1 million, 2 million dollar revenue or turnover per
Mhm.
year, so they're not big enough to get the premium banking,
Mhm.
but they're not small enough to use the retail banking.
It's
Yeah.
like the soft spot of growing
Yeah,
range.
so that's, and they have lots of problem like this region with FX rate, exchanges, working with retail banks, tons of problem. Yeah, that's what we are solving. So that's, and that's the thing about being here. You see lots of these small offices in logistics, in tons of stuff. They're all working, they have clients, they're generating money, and that should be it. That should be it. Yeah.
Same. I mean, I've seen the data set of the growing industries 2 days back in the same conference at the 10x stage. It was about like how different regions are being growing, and surprisingly, Dubai is one of the leading growing region in not just blockchain and crypto, but also into autonomous and robotics as
Exactly.
well. Uh, whereas Dubai is lacking a lot in space tech.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have much more core towards where they're actually living, and especially real estate as well.
Yeah.
So, last question for you. What is your one key takeaway from this conference, and what would be your advice for someone who is entering the blockchain and banking space?
Yeah. So first, let me answer the key takeaway. Uh, our life these days, when you come here, especially in this setup in the blockchain and fintech search, blockchain summit and fintech search, you can sense that how much our life is bound to the finance services that we are
Yes.
working with, like day-to-day tasks. Yeah. So this is the real sense that you get, because if you go to a normal financial expo, you
Mhm.
wouldn't see these much people. Yeah.
Yes.
I think no financial expo has this kind of 80,000 foot traffic. I don't
Absolutely.
think so. I don't think so. So this is actually good, because if once it's all digitalized and once we have some proper services, life will be much easier. Yeah.
Yes.
And my advice for anyone who wants to enter this category of the business is that let's let's do something different, because let's take care of stuff differently, because for many years, big guys with suits in big offices made decision, and now here we are. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's try to do something differently. Yeah. So that's when something will happen.
Yes.
Because if this would have worked, we wouldn't be here. Yeah,
Absolutely.
we wouldn't have these kind of concerns. And that's my suggestion. Keep on to your ideas, even as crazy as they are, but you can make it happen. If if this is very important in financial sector, if you think about other people as well, other people lives as well. Yeah.
Well, that's a very beautiful answer to hear. So thank you so much, Irfan,
Welcome. Thanks
for
for
this
having me.
wonderful conversation over here and so much great insights about you and the firm. Thank you so much for your time, and it was fabulous talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you.